Hi guys. Very often in the shop I get some questions from some new spearos, and the most common topic is how do I improve my bottom time? How do I go deeper? And the reason I think is because people think generally that to catch more fish you need to go deeper. Well, it doesn't make any sense. You can find very, very nice fish in shallow water, 1 meter of water. There is no problem. Just look at what the anglers are doing. They go there with the water until their pelvis and they start to cast and they get beautiful fish. So, the fish is there. The problem is that we scare them out. In my opinion, to become a better spearo, to improve our spearfishing technique, we need to start to make one step after the other. So we start from the baby step first. There is no point in starting immediately with this CO2, O2 table and make static apnea. It's not really relevant. For me, the most important thing is actually stealth, economy of movement, and blending in the environment. And of course, understanding the fish, what the fish think, how they behave. Know your enemy first. So if I must give a suggestion to some guy that just got bitten by the spearfishing bug and got in spearfishing fever, well, don't focus on the bottom time. Don't focus on how deep you go, but focus on how you go in the water. So focus on being stealth, to be silent. Focus on economy of movement. Focus on your duck dive when you dive down. So focus on these details, on how you track the fish, how you keep your gun, not to scare the fish, getting close. That is the key. Then, when all these skills belong to you, then you can start to go a bit deeper and a bit deeper and a bit deeper and start to look for different species of fish. So they are there. It's not that they're not. They come, they eat. So the main thing is for us to be there in the right moment and to be able to sneak on them without scare them off. Learning how to make a proper duck dive, learning how to swim on the bottom without scaring the fish is a fundamental skill. The famous bottom time. Well, think that normally you have a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 breathing time. So mean for 1 minute you stay in the water, you need to have a recovery time of 2 to 3 minutes in the surface. So pushing our limit to the maximum of the bottom time means that we will have very, very long, actually proportionally longer time in the surface to ventilate. Longer the bottom time, longer the surface time. Mean that in 1 hour you will have much less dives. In my opinion, if I don't see the fish coming, if I don't see a fish in the first 30 seconds, mean that either I've done something wrong, so I scare them away, or there is no fish. To have a stretch the bottom time, to just wait that a stray fish swimming by his business just come around and by any chance come in the range of my gun, well, that's a bit of a hope. So unless I see some signs like small fish, if you see there's a small fish around, swimming around, you have pretty good chance that there is something bigger looking for them, stealthing them, so it may be worth to wait. If you see a school of small fish all of a sudden becoming nervous, just start to be, jumpy, that's probably there is something bigger around, so that is worth to keep the next 30 seconds down. But if I don't get these signals from the environment, if I don't see anything in the first 30 seconds, I just come up and take my time and then take another dive a bit more far. So if you're a new spearo and you really want to improve your spearfishing skills, forget the bottom time, forget how deep you go, and concentrate on doing the first baby steps, which are the most important of all. Now it's still freezing time outside. Today is -4 and I'm not going in the water. The videos I have, action videos, they're actually pretty much piece of shit. So let's say that as soon as we get some better weather, we can start to make some video in the water and then be more specific on the different details and different techniques that are those baby steps. Ciao.